Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Time to get started for training. Today, we're going to focus on the basics of praying mantis for your fighting. Here we go. So, right foot forward. The first thing you're going to do, let's get rid of this. The first thing you're going to do is assume a fighting stance that you're comfortable in, and I want you to learn to do these techniques from both the right side and the left side. We're going to focus on something a little bit more traditional today first, and then we'll move on how to apply this in sparring in a more modern way. Something pretty typical of what you would see in an MMA gym today. So, right foot forward first. In Mantis, now I'm assuming that you understand the basics of hooking, and if you don't, that's okay. There's plenty of time to catch up. So as I hook, remember that's at the wrist, so that's that one motion. The two motion is at the forearm to elbow, pressing in, grabbing. So all of those are okay. All I'm trying to do though is really just kind of grab at the arm while I move forward and in very, very quickly. So Mantis uses this technique a lot in its fighting, and a lot of guys on the internet don't do it justice because they're using a lot of traditional fixed stances that just aren't going to apply to today's fighting. So first, hook, grab, and punch. Hook, grab, and punch, or 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. So again, as I move, I'm going 1, 2, and 3. So I have my right hand forward. If I'm facing a man with his right hand forward, this is going to be really easy to do. It really is. So most people are going to back up or defend in the early stages of combat such that they might throw 1 or 2 punches. Very few men are going to be like guns out in the beginning. So this allows you to kind of feel for what they might do. It also allows you to get a very quick strike in. So, and again, it's that thing that you might do right there. So the idea of hook, grab, and punch. Again, your opponent, you're moving around your opponent. No matter what you see, you're going to eventually launch this attack and punch and move from there. So you want to learn this on both sides. So again, first the right side. And in a more traditional fashion, and the reason that we're going to do this is so that you can practice it in isolation. But I want you to do it correctly, so we're going to move quickly to punch and back. So 1, 2, 3 is how we're going to do it. So 1, 2, 3, and back. Ready? And punch and back. Punch and back. Once you get comfortable with that, so again, 1, 2, 3, moving forward and back. Again, 1, 2, 3, moving forward and back. 1, 2, 3, moving forward and back. Now we're going to aim for a target that will give us not only a sense of timing, but also distance. This is really important. A lot of you guys practice your techniques when you're shadow boxing, and you have no sense of where that hitting point is. And so I've watched a lot of you guys practice in gyms throughout my years of training, and man, a lot of people come up short. They hold motions that look weak. They're not fast. They're off balance. All because they kind of don't have a sense of where to apply that final bit of power. And what I mean by that is virtually your whole body from the ground up tenses at the moment of impact, as if you were catching something in your hand, and what you were catching was all the power of the earth, and it goes through your opponent, like this. So if I'm punching with an uppercut, and I'm going to punch, punch, punch. Can you see where punch right there? Click the whole rest of the time. This hand is completely relaxed. So over here, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'll put my right foot forward, and I'm going to keep the hand relaxed. But when I hit, the hand will tense. So that I can, if I have done my practice, which you'll practice speed training as you go. You know where the distance to the target is, depending on what your target is. This is what we're aiming for. So hook, grab, and punch. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's next. So if I go 1, 2, 3, then I can move back out. 1, 2, 3, I can move back out. Back out. 1, 2, 3, back out. See what I'm doing? Hook, grab, and punch. Hook, grab, punch. Back out. That's how Mantis works. So the footwork, step, back out. Step, back out. Hook, grab, punch, and back out. Hook, grab, punch, and back out. So that's how it works from that angle. Now, a lot of the individuals that you're going to fight are going to come at you with their left foot forward. Now, when this happens, you're going to be stymied if all you have done is learn how to do this 1, 2, 3 with your right foot forward in a very traditional stance. Now, the reason for this is because your teacher never learned, because he never sparred. If you're learning, I can't even speak. If you're learning praying mantis on the internet today, you're gonna find nothing of value unless you're watching me or going to my teacher, and I'll let you figure out who that is. So when you're using Mantis, the one thing that you must do is move very, very quickly with your footwork, but again, you have to do it in a way that's relevant to what you're facing. 400 years ago, a lot of dudes came at you with swords. Here, you're going to keep your left foot forward. All right. So now we're going to focus on how to do this with our left foot forward for the next 3 minutes on the target. So left foot forward is important because this is how many of you fight. So again, here we go. Left foot, 1, 2, and 3. Left foot, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. Right foot forward. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. To the left. To the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm old and tired. This is what it looks like, though. Doesn't look pretty. Mantis is not pretty. It's just effective. Hook, grab, punch. Hook, grab, punch. Bam, bam. Whoop, grab, punch off the backhand. See that? bam, uppercut. Right foot forward, hook, grab, punch, uppercut. Left foot forward, off the backhand. There we have it. There's a virtual private lesson of the day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Practice hard.